Yo, what's up, beautiful people? What's up, everybody watching around the world, checking in? Today's video, I want to talk to you guys about how to remove the resistance in your life in order to attract the lifestyle and the things that you want to you. How to manifest the lifestyle by letting go of resistance. You see, most of us, we desire so many things so badly. We desire cars, money, body, businesses, all because we think that these things are going to bring us lasting happiness. But if you remember the last time you got something new, whether that be a car, your home, whatever it was, how long did the happiness last for you? How long did that real happiness really last for you? You see, for the majority of us, we'll buy a new car and then we'll go and show off to our friends for a good month or so. We'll keep it clean. You know, we're in love with it. We're fascinated by it. And then after that, it's time to move on and get the new one. And, so it's a little bit of a ramble here, but that happiness can only come from within, which I always say and which I state is the message. So to removing resistance to finally get that happiness is the key to all manifestation. And the only way you're going to manifest what you truly want is happiness. And we think that the happiness comes from the objects on the outside because of how we've been lied to, how we've been indoctrinated into believe that our status of how we look and what we own is the only thing that's important and how we should be judged. Whereas really it's just on our feelings, our state of feeling, and the highest state of feeling we have is love, and that's because that's who we truly are. We're nothing but energy, we're nothing but love, we're nothing but harmony, bliss, peacefulness. And so many of us get it confused because of this modern day guru lifestyle. There's so many gurus out there now that claim to know what they're talking about. They have no fucking results. So you have to look at it in a sense of the person you're listening to. How many results do they have in their life, and how far have they come to study this on their own accord in their own life to achieve what they've achieved? But like I said, none of that actually matters unless you're truly happy inside, because I remember all of this stuff that I've chased, my business, wrestling, championships, my family. It wasn't until, I really started delving into the spiritual side of things. It wasn't really until I let go of the resistance of, the secret, if I just think my way to it, I'm going to be happy and it's going to come my way and blah, blah, blah. And this is all going back to the main topic, what I wanted to talk to you about. This is all the resistance that we keep inside of our minds, and what we really want is true happiness. Excuse me, I'm a bit sweaty here. I just finished my workout, and getting to that point that's how to remove the resistance. Getting out and doing the things that make you happy, doing the things that make you forget time. For me, it's this. For me, it's giving this information back, because as I've stated in an earlier video, the more you teach something, the more you remember it, and we're here to build the best version of ourselves and help others do the same thing. So to remove that resistance, you really have to do the things that are hard in your life that you really enjoy doing. So take example, working out. Working out is an absolute one of the best ways for me, because it stops your mind from thinking. It's a form of active meditation. It stops your mind from thinking. It stops you from going crazy. When you're under that bar, when you're under the iron, when you're on the treadmill, when you're pushing the sweat, when you're just pushing yourself as hard as you can, you don't have time to think. You don't have time for your mind to run you. You don't have time for your mind to even sit in the background and run its dirty little games and its tricks that it does to us. So, finding something like that, whether it's working out, yoga, that's essentially what yoga was designed for, is to be in a state of meditation, and that's where all resistance is gone. And once you're in a state of meditation and you're aware of that, and you're aware of who you are, you're aware of how to let go of, you're aware of all the resistance that you're holding on to in life, that's when you can finally let go of it. And that's when you finally can start to manifest and create and attract the lifestyle that you truly love to live every single day. Because as I've said, all of us, we resist so much every single day because of what we've been led to believe that is true, There's so many books and so many videos of people out there talking about this, Think and Grow Rich. If you just think like this, positive thoughts. Well, it doesn't work like that because of all the subconscious programs and resistance and all the things that you're keeping, all the rocks in the river that you're keeping inside so that the river can't flow properly. So The easiest way I've found that works for me, and that's the only way that I can give you guys, because it's worked for me. I can't tell you what's worked for somebody else because I don't know what's worked for somebody else. I know what's worked for me, and I know what works for my clients is what works for me. So the easiest way is just to get doing what you love to do, and get outside, doing the hard things. Get outside. Get running, get walking, dance, get in that state of meditation, go to karaoke, sing, whatever it is. Get in the gym, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be, you don't stop comparing yourself to everybody else out there. That's also the biggest form of fucking resistance that you can have, is looking at other people's lives and wishing that it was your life, when 90% of the people that are flashing on Instagram, that are flashing on Facebook, that are flashing on social media, they're all full of shit. They behind the scenes, it's all a joke. They're full of misery. They're full of resistance. Most of the cars they have are, they're all rented for their social media image. And as I've been saying, that is not going to bring anybody lasting happiness. That is not going to bring anybody fulfillment. That is not going to do anything to you that, in order to keep you, to find out who you are. And that's what we're here for. We're here to find out who we are. And the only way to find out who we truly are is to stop pushing, stop persisting stuff that doesn't even make sense, all this nonsense stuff like the money that you think is going to make you happy. Yes, we need money. Yes, it's cool to have good things. It's cool to have nice things. And yes, you can have nice things if you desire them. You can have these things. But none of this shit is going to bring you happiness unless you find out who you are and you let go of all the resistance that's keeping you back from being your true self. So, like I said as well, the only thing I can give you is what works for me, and that's a daily system of programs and routines and habits that that keep me in discomfort. I didn't want to work out today. Most days I don't want to work out unless I've fucking done the work before I get to the gym, and unless I do that work, then I'm just going to sit around on my ass, because we're all fucking one here. None of us are special. None of us are different to anybody else. It's all a choice. And if I have the choice to do it or somebody else has the choice to do it, then so do you. So as always, if any of this has helped you, then glad I'm good, because I said earlier, I just teach this so I can remember it myself. And this, for me, this is what makes time stop for me. This is what helps me let go of all my resistance. And if I can help one of you out there watching, if you can get any message from this video today, that's all I care about. And all I care about is spreading a positive impact, and none of this, none of the bullshit that's going around. So anyways, guys, if you liked it, if you could relate, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And one example that I'll leave you with is, take your hands or somebody else's hand and you push as hard as you can against each other. That's your resistance, right? But as soon as you let go, as soon as you get into that meditative state, it drops away. It's as easy as that. And to do that, you have to get out and find what works for you. And if I can help you find a little bit of your way there, then that's all I need to do. But thank you for tuning in, guys. If you've stayed this far, thank you very much. I love you guys, and I hope you got the message. I trust you got the message. That's why I get these downloads, and that's why I share them with you guys, because at the end of the day, we're all one and we're all helping each other. And if you're not helping each other, then you're just being a fucking nagging brat. No one likes that. Well, not a brat, but you're just being the resistance in the world that nobody wants and nobody needs. So anyways, have a good rest of your day, evening, wherever you are in the world. I love you all. Stay tuned for the next one. Let's get it, team.